Prescot cables will get us underway. The visitors going towards the 3G end of the ground, the Lions shooting towards the scoreboard end. Headed on now, and Prescot cables are in down the left. Ball goes, gets cut back across the area. Well, it looked like it was, and the shot actually goes into Joe Cracknell. They were away down the left-hand side. I believe it was Jack Goodwin. Another Guiseley throw. Johnson onto the byline down the left. Cross goes in. It's met by Longbottom from a yard out, and it's well defended. And now Ollie Brown commits the foul on Kallan Murphy, and it will be a Prescot Cables free kick. That was a great chance, Nick. Good work by Johnson, and Longbottom made a nice run across the face of goal. Now here's Ekpo, gives it to Brown, nicely in field to Johnson, bit of space to drive into. Out to the far side with Lafudu. Lafudu takes on his man, gets away from Goodwin, cross goes in, and it's into the 6-yard box. It falls at the feet of Goodwin, and it's cleared away, but only as far as Ekpolo. Back to Moke, nice spin and turn from Emmett. Emmett takes the shot, and it's just wide of the post. The touch and spin from Jack Emmett was sublime. Hare was quick off his line to close the angle for the Guiseley number 10. It was an instinctive effort, and it wasn't too far wide at all. Best chance of the game, 19 minutes gone, still 0-0. Now here's McNally, goes down the right. It's a great touch by Gilboy, comes in field onto his left foot. Gilboy takes the shot, and it's not far wide of Cracknell's left-hand post. It's behind for a goal kick.
Second odd-looking injury we've had so far.
Yeah, he's up and okay to continue, is Ekpolo. Free kick taken, Gilboy's got it down the right. He's got Emmett and Brown ahead of him, goes back to McNally. Good ball in from McNally towards the back post. It's Goodwin who heads over the bar. Only a yard or so over. Guiseley goal kick. Emmett's made a nice run through the middle. He tries to find Emmett, and it's going to go all the way through to Emmett. He tries to round the keeper, takes it right to the byline, lays it off for Ollie Brown. Ollie Brown goes to ground. Referee says no penalty. Nick shakes his head. I think I shake my head too. Before half time, we're about to go into the final 60 seconds of regular time. Lafudu takes it down the right. It's a good battle between him and Matthew Devine. Chance now for Lafudu to get a cross in. He does. It's towards Will Longbottom, who taps it in at the back post. And on 45 minutes, it's Guiseley 1, Prescot Cables 0.
Big move and big goal at a crucial moment in the game. John Lafudu does that thing that John Lafudu does so well, which is he gets the defence packed back. You know, he gets them shoved all the way back. He's beaten a couple of men, and he's made it all the way to the byline. Then he's turned onto his left foot, put a really difficult ball into the 6-yard box. And it's very valuable. I mean, even better when it comes off at a key moment like that on the stroke of half-time.
Yeah, the one real bit of quality in the game so far is the difference between the two teams at half-time. It's Guiseley 1, Prescot Cables 0. And we're underway.
He does have the potential to have a little bit of a temper flare-up, doesn't he, Jamil? Always surprises me because he doesn't have the body language of that sort of player.
Emmett's into the area now. Cross goes across the face of goal. Will Longbottom's there, and Will Longbottom slots home a second. It was a really nice pass down the right-hand side. Jack Emmett in lots of space, had time to get his head up and pick up a pass. And from an almost identical position as to where he scored in the first half, Will Longbottom grabs his second of the game. 66 gone. It's Guiseley 2, Prescot Cables 0. Defender clears the danger for the time being. Here's Moke again, now into Thewlis, edge of the area. Lafudu's in space on the right, finds Lafudu. Lafudu back in field. Moke, nice spin, gets it onto his left foot. Goes infield to Ackroyd. It's all very delicate. Ackroyd out to Brown. Brown takes the shot into the car park. Getting forward, Longbottom 2. It's still Brown. Brown goes out wide to Thewlis. Thewlis into the area, takes it onto his right foot. Jordan Thewlis, he's forced wide by Devine. It's still Thewlis. Cross goes in. and it's straight into the waiting arms of Calvin Hare, who rolls it out, and Adam Dawson can get things going quickly. And that's patient play, isn't it? Just keeping the ball until the opportunities come. There may be another one now. Good ball into Ackroyd, lays it off to Whittam. Whittam has a run, gets past his man. Whittam into the area, cuts inside onto his right foot. It's still Whittam. Whittam takes the shot, and it's over and into the car park. And it's, I think, actually taken a nick on the way through. It will be a corner.
Is the reason we've won the game. He's scored both of the goals, doing exactly that. He's given us the 3 points. Good choice.
A good choice indeed, and a good evening's work for Guiseley, who have beaten Prescot Cables by 2-0. Will Longbottom grab the opening goal of the game in the 45th minute, just before half-time. It was good work by Lafudu, who put a nice cross into the area with his left foot, and Longbottom was there to tap home from half a yard out. Prescot Cables started the second half really strongly, but the second, and you could say crucial goal of the game, came 66 minutes in. Jack Emmett was played nicely into the area and played a ball across the 6-yard box, and Longbottom, in an almost identical position to the first, was there to tap home once again and double the Lions' lead. Prescot Cables gave it a really good goal right till the very end, had good chances in mostly the first half, a couple in the second too, but huffed and puffed. Ultimately it wasn't enough, and the Lions have got the 3 points in what I would describe as a professional performance.
Mark, that felt like a really hard-fought win against a stubborn side.
Yeah, they're a good side. The top half of this table. Only a couple of weeks ago they went to Worksop and won on a Tuesday night. A good side with some good players, and they take chances, take risks with the football. They'll cause you problems, they'll ask questions, but they do leave themselves a little bit open as well. So, not surprised by the way they went about the business, and that like I say, asked us questions. A bit disappointed with how we, on turnovers, we didn't hurt them. Didn't put the ball in good areas, didn't play in the right areas, certainly first half, and only on the odd occasion where we did manage to get in the final third, our quality came through and we created some good chances. Jack Emmett had a great chance, Will missed one early on, and obviously we then forced a goal in at great time just before half time to get in front. Thought we were much better second half, thought we had a lot more control on it, really kept them at arm's length really for a majority of it, and they're not always going to be spectacular, are they? You've got to win ugly at times, and I think tonight probably goes down as a bit of an ugly one.
Because they also held Hebburn to 2-0, playing with 9 men for 70 minutes, didn't they?
Yeah, we talk about how we think we can finish games strongly, and we knew that having done what they'd done on Saturday, gone, like you say, 70 minutes with 9 men at Hebburn, and held on for quite a long time in that game as well, that maybe later on that it might open up and there'll be gaps to exploit, and certainly that's where the second goal came from, didn't it? Jordan gets hold of it well, gets half turned and slides a perfect pass into Jack, who runs in behind through a gap in their defence, and then you see Jack's quality, perfectly weighted ball across the box for Mr. Right Place, Right Time, who tapped it in for us. So, and that killed it off really then, didn't it, once it went. Yeah. So I think we were pretty comfortable after that. Yeah,
cause it was a real quality goal, and after that, as you say, we seemed to see it out more comfortably than we had earlier in the game.
Oh, they're going to have spells. They're not top half of the table for no reason. They've got some decent players, and like I say, they've got some quality going forward. So, that second goal killed them off, though, didn't it? I think having done what they'd done on Saturday, away from home, we've been able to bring the likes of Jordan and Lewis Whittam and Ackers on that added some energy and quality to that front area of the pitch. It just was enough to get through pretty comfortably.
And Prince covered some ground today, didn't he?
Prince were by far and away our best player tonight, without question. Questioned a few at half time. I thought we were just off it. I thought we were yards short. I thought they were picking up more seconds than us. I thought they competed a little bit better than us first half, with the exception of one or two, but certainly Prince covered every blade of grass, and what a player to have in your team. I thought they were outstanding tonight.
And Gabriel and Adriano, are they both injured?
Moki's fine, Moki's age, second game in 4 days in there, obviously conscious of another one coming up on Saturday, so we just looked after him. Gabs rolled his ankle, the grass a bit long and a few players slipping. Gabs has just rolled his ankle on it tonight, so that'll probably leave him a bit doubtful for Saturday, I would have thought, with the way that they can swell up after you do them. You can get through a certain amount in a game, but once that swelling starts setting in, it's difficult to get that full range of movement, so we'll see how he is. Hopefully he'll be okay for Saturday.
As you were saying, it was last 2 games, probably it's been more of a question of grinding out the results and taking teams to the cleaners, but it's quite an important attribute to have when you're chasing the players, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, tonight, like I say, an ugly one. Thought, you know, they had moments that they'll look back and think they could have got in front or equalised. I thought on Saturday, to be fair, I thought we had good control in that game. I thought we were well on top and by far and away the better chances in that game. Controlled it for large periods, just couldn't get over the line. Tonight, a bit more end to end, and they had some moments. But you know, you're not going to have it all your way. You got to fight and you got to win ugly at times. You know, in Macclesfield, top of the league and flying, but they've had some ugly wins this season. I watched them play Prescott earlier in the season. They only beat them 1-0, and you probably class that as a bit of an ugly one as well. So that's what teams at the top end of the table do. They win when they play well, they win when they don't. So I think we've done a little bit of both over the past 2 games.
And we've got Hebburn at home, haven't we, Saturday, which is a big one.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I think the league throws up different challenges every game. You know, I don't think there's loads to choose between a majority of the teams in it, and if we're off it like I think we were for large spells of that first half, if we're off it on Saturday, there's every chance that we'll get punished. So we've got to start the game better. Do the basics well. I think that's what we spoke about after the game, doing basics right, clearing balls properly, landing on seconds, putting the balls in good areas when you're under pressure. Do that a little bit better Saturday, then playing their final third, and we know we've got the quality to create chances and score goals. So yeah, definitely room for improvement after tonight, but you know, we've had a tough one on Saturday playing on the 3G. I think it took us a bit of time to get going, but once we did and got in front, I thought we were good value for it.
What kind of side are Hebburn? Have you seen much of them?
Yeah, little bit of them. They'll play, they'll get out the back. They've got some technically gifted footballers. They'll look to play through the thirds and be possession based, but they've got equally they've got a bit of physicality and threat from set pieces, and they can mix it well. I think they've got a good balance between some good footballers, but some know-how and experience that can get you through games where it's pretty tight. That's probably why they are where they are at this moment in time, similar to us.